I am live. Hi, happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, everyone. Oh, I'm tired. Oh my gosh. Hi, Janet. That's what I'm talking about. You already had set the expectation that you are the first one on here, Janet. Yep, you're on time today. You sure are, girl. I love it. How was your Katrina? You see this hair? You see this? It's just I was like panting who, right? What did you guys do for 4th of July? How was your 4th of July? Oh, Katrina, Cassidy was like, you need to have Katrina on your live. So prepare for next week. The hair is on point. I know. Oh my goodness. I'm feeling myself right now. You see those inches right there? Ooh, you see those inches? I just got it done today. Yes, we need to have Katrina on the live to next week, next Sunday. But okay, so my 4th of July, guys, I'm gonna be very honest with you. We worked and we wanted to like grilled burgers and stuff, but it was drizzling, it was raining, I was tired. I ended up going to sleep early. How was your 4th of July, guys? What did you guys do? Hey, Wit. Where are you, Janet? I know where you guys are from. What is I know where you're from, Katrina. I know where you from. Whoever is on my live. There's a lot of people who are on my live who don't comment. I have whenever I do showings, they be like, "Oh, I watch you on Sundays on live, but I don't say anything." So if you guys don't really watch don't say anything, where are you guys coming from? Why are you here? Let me know. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Oh, Kalesa has a fireworks show. That's cool. We were gonna buy fireworks and everything, but it was just like the weather and everything. Nika's from Connecticut. Hi, Nika. Hi, Paladine. Katrina's from New York. She's from New York, but she lives in Florida. Janet, you were hanging out with the family? Where's everybody coming in from? Don't be shy. Hi, John. A 40-minute show. That's cool. Nah, it be sounding like we live in the projects over here where you have everybody doing their own little fireworks and stuff. But like I said, PA. Oh, what part of Pennsylvania? Katrina said, I love when communities provide experiences like that. I agree. Karen said, hey, Alexis. Hey, everyone. I'm in the Bronx, New York. Yes. Boogie down Bronx. I used to live in the Bronx. I was in the Bronx till about 4th grade, and then I went back to Staten Island. I used to live off Meshulah Parkway and Jerome Avenue. I don't know if you guys know, but there's a restaurant, and I think they have a few. I want to say it's kind of like a franchise. I want to say, but there used to be a restaurant called La Claridad, and my building, the La Claridad, was like next door, so you could always just smell that rotisserie chicken. Like if you know, you know. Lancaster, PA. Okay. I lived in Tobyhanna, Pennsylvania for a little bit when my first baby was a baby. Katrina said, don't get Vic started about the Bronx. Whit said yes, food trucks, live music, kid activities, and fireworks. Oh my goodness. You know, if I didn't want a farm, I would go and buy a house in Kalesa Township. Let me tell you. But me, I want like I want secludedness. Like I don't even like I want to be where you can't even see my house from the street. That's how I want to live. With like trees surrounding it, but I do want to live on the water too. Like maybe a lake, I don't know. Some cows, some chickens, definitely some chickens. Oh, Paladine. What's your name, Paladine? Cuz now I'm going to keep um Paladine said, I grew up all over the Bronx too. Tremont, Jerome, Grand Concourse, etc. Yes, I love that. Janice says, sounds like my husband. Listen, that's what I'm telling you. You don't even know that there's a house over there type of thing. Like if somebody's going to come on my properties because I'm seeing them drive from all the way back there from the street. I don't want no neighbors either. I don't want no neighbors. Eddie, hi, Eddie. Yeah, I don't want no neighbors. That's how I want to live. But guys, how was your week? This week was a week that I needed to just catch up. So there wasn't a lot of like showings. I had showings yesterday. But it was a lot of like paperwork with our team. We just hired somebody on our team that's going to be handling like the transaction paperworks and things like that. So we had some training and so I'm just super excited right now. We're helping I think we have like 20 under contract. No lie. 20 under contract. Super 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 blessed. Man, super blessed. I absolutely love everyone who has who's been here for a while. Karen said, I'm in Clayson Point near the South View Ferry. I'm not really sure where that's at. I haven't been in the Bronx in a while. Like if I the last time I went to New York, well, I went to Jersey for my hair, but like to really just walk around the Bronx, it's been such a long time. Yes, Katrina. Katrina said, get into it. My girl doing big things. We're all doing big things. Like I said, guys, Katrina is now a licensed real estate agent. So I'm super excited for her. You guys are going to start seeing her on the channel. We're going to be touring Tampa and the surrounding areas together. So I'm super, super excited about that. Karen said the very end of Soundview Avenue gated community. Okay. Karen said, congrats, Katrina. Whit said 20 under contract, blessed. Yes, yes, yes. We are super, super, super blessed. Eddie said, just spending a lot of time getting my house ready to sell and heading to Florida next spring. Oh my goodness. Eddie, where are you thinking as far as buying here in Florida? Man, so yesterday I went to bed early. So I was in Ocala yesterday. So I had clients coming from like the Maryland area, like Maryland, what's that DMV area. And they thought that they were gonna want Hayne not Hayne City. They thought they were gonna want Ocala, right? So we drove to Ocala yesterday. And whenever I'm in Ocala, we make it worth our time because it takes us like about an hour and a half to get to Ocala. And he where the GPS took him to, it was like 25 minutes away from the actual house, right? So Vic was like, hey, why don't we just record a video, right? And I was like, okay, we'll just record the house that we're in right now because it was a nice house. So they got there and my client's wife was like, no, Ocala is not for me. It was too far. And she was staying in Hayne City. I'm like, I'm down the road from you. We could have definitely not came to Ocala and went to Hayne City, right? So we ended up finishing recording, and then I dropped Vic and the kids off, and Catalina stood with me. and we went to Hayne City. And so they're going to buy in a community built by KB Homes, so you could build from the ground up there. They got a really nice lot, not for nothing. It's on a cul-de-sac. It's almost a quarter of an acre. And you don't really see those big of lots in Hayne City. But yeah, so we're gonna go under contract with them. So that might be 21, to be honest with you. Oh, so Eddie said Hayne City. Listen, when I tell you Hayne City is gonna be the next Davenport, I'm telling you, you get in now. This is when you get in now. You get in when the prices are still lower in Hayne City. When I moved to that, everybody's saying hi, babe. Hola. He's blurry. There you go. He's making crab legs. Ooh, crab legs. When I moved to Davenport, I thought I was in the boonies. I was like, oh my gosh, because I was coming from Claremont, right? But at that time, I couldn't afford Claremont prices. So I came to Davenport and I bought a 5-bedroom for 306. And then this same floor plan last year, because my community closed out last year, was going for like 450, right? And now the prices here are in the mid fours. So Hayne City, I'm telling you, they're gonna have Target. There is just so much stuff coming into Hayne City, and you're not far from Davenport at all. Hold on, let me see what Ray said. Ray, what are you talking about? Everyone is like me now. No neighbors. I guess they rubbing off on me. Listen, Ray, I don't want no neighbors. When I tell you my community, I live in it's a decent community, right? But when I tell you, I'm a part of the Facebook group, and when I tell you that there's just so many Karens on this community page, I'm just like, do you guys not have anything better to do with your lives? Please tell me. Like, they'll post anonymously, number one. Number two, they'll post of like people doing something. Like, if you have a problem with it, go up to that person. Like, what is gonna happen that you're putting it on Facebook? Please tell me. So this community, like the Karens, oh my gosh. Wit said 21. Can you do something for me? Man, is like I said, we're just super blessed, super blessed right now. Well, we're always blessed, but yeah, we've just had an abundance of business, and it's just all flooded in, and it's been great. Yeah, Eddie. Have you been to Haines City, Eddie? Do you have any family here? So do you guys have any questions as far as what living in Florida is, right? Like the heat, the bugs, the hurricanes, some hidden gems, right? So we're going to talk about the heat cuz it gets hot here, especially where like now till August, September. Oh my gosh. Like it gets to 90 to 100 plus the humidity. It can feel like 105 degrees. So when you just took a shower, you got dressed, and you open the door, it feels like you got to take another shower. It gets pretty hot in here. So a lot of people stay home, or you see a lot of people in the pools. I'm going to be very honest with you. I do not know how people do Disney in the summertime. I do not know. I do not know. I do not know. Number one is way too many people. Number two is too hot. Number three, a lot of people don't believe in deodorant, right? So I can't do it. You couldn't pay me to do it. Why are you laughing at me? No deodorant. Oh, I'm telling you, it's just I really love I really love like December, January, February. I love the weather. It's sweater weather. If you're a Floridian, then you in a big coat. But I love it here in like the winter time. It doesn't start getting cooler till I want to say like November, because even October it'd be hot. For me, I think August and September are the hottest months in Florida, like where you gotta have a fan around your neck type of thing. Excuse me. Katrina said, "Good energy attracts success." Yes, I love that. Janice said there are a lot of bugs there. Yes, there are a lot of bugs. Oh, thank you. Mm-hmm. You know what crab legs remind me of? Red Lobster. Red Lobster. Growing up, whenever there was a celebration, we would go to Red Lobster. But then you would get like what do they call like a cluster? One cluster for $20. That's crazy. Um, there are a lot of bugs here, so you're gonna have like we have love bug season where you see love bugs everywhere, all over your car, in front of your car, everything. But they don't do any harm. Then we have palmetto bugs that they look like roaches. No, thank you. Absolutely not. And they fly too. No. Mm-mm. When I tell you I have such a phobia of cockroaches, I hope nobody's eating right now because I'm about to tell you a story. So, growing up, I lived from house to house to house, right? My mom always left me with a babysitter, what have you. So, I had this one babysitter in the Bronx. Not for nothing, she was the best. I really, really liked her. And I would stay with her like for 6 months, right? But her apartment was like roach infested. Like the roaches were everywhere, and there was mice in there as well. So it was a 1 bedroom. This is how they had it set up. So it was a 1 bedroom. She had a daughter and she had a son. Her son's room was the living room. So whenever I was there, we were always hanging out in the bedroom. So that's where we would eat. That's where we would watch TV. That's where we would sleep. So one day, I swear I will never forget this. There was two staples of meals that we ate in her house. One was soup, like the ramen soup with a tuna fish sandwich, and the second one was an egg sandwich, okay? So I was eating an egg sandwich, and I'm so glad. I'm so glad that I looked down before I took a next bite, okay? Because when I went to go look, there was a roach in my sandwich, okay? When I tell you I have such a phobia, like I get so skittish, like I can't even see one, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I need to like leave. She had like mice in there too when I was asleep, because mind you, it's a 1 bedroom. She sleeps with her daughter in the bed. I'm sleeping on the floor. When I tell you, the mice would be like on the side of me type of thing, huh? Tom and Jerry. Yes, yes, yes. Oh my gosh. So when I tell you guys, like I cannot do roaches. I cannot do roaches. Yes. Ill, ill, ill. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Mind you, she was amazing and she took good care of me and all that other stuff. But that aspect of things where it was just an infestation, yeah. That's why when I think about things like that, like I was actually telling my husband this earlier. I was like, because my kids are even at 10, 11 years old, they're just super whiny and all this other stuff. And I'm just like, man, at their age, I was on my own. I was taking the bus. I was super independent, right? Because I feel like, number one, my upbringing, but number two, when you live in New York, that's kind of like, that's just what you do. You get on the bus, you get on the train at a young age and things like that. So I'm just like, my kids live a total different life. And if I see a roach in here, it's because they left the door open or something, and it came from outside, right? Because the roaches I cannot do. What else do we have? We do have mosquitoes. We can have yeah, we have spiders. Mosquitoes we have a lot of, especially if you live by the water, you're gonna get a lot of mosquitoes. Across the street from me, so there was 2 reasons why I didn't choose the house across the street from me. Number one is because there's a lake behind there, right? And then there's just kind of like this retaining wall with a black iron fence that you can put your feet in between. If you know Malachi, you know that I absolutely could not buy that house because he would be in that water. Okay, he would definitely climb over the fence and go. Also, number two is that the mosquitoes bring it, the water brings so much mosquitoes. So they even, like, when we're in kind of like mosquito season, when it's warmer, you'll hear a helicopter, and they're like spraying, they're spraying around the area for the mosquitoes, because it could get bad. Hold on, let me see. Janet says she loves the heat. Eddie says Davenport, my stepdaughter lives there. Also have fam in Winter Garden and Kissimmee. Oh, I love that. Ray said, I like to stay away from Karens. Listen, I have to stay away. I have to stay away. You guys want to know a story? Oh, let me tell you. So, if you didn't know, HOAs could take your house. Okay. If you don't pay the HOA, they can take your house. They can put a lien on your house, and they can foreclose on your house if you don't pay your HOA. So I'm like, I see a charge in my account for like almost $700, and I'm like my HOA is only $150 for the year. It gets paid yearly in January. That was Vic's responsibility. So Vic forgot to pay the HOA. So I go into the portal and all of this stuff, and guys, why I see that there's a lien on my house for $150 HOA a year, okay? There's a lien on my house, and they started the foreclosure process. Can you believe that? Like, nobody could have just knocked on my door like, hey, everything good? Like, you need help with something? Because you're going to lose your house over $150. Well, now I had to pay over $700 because they charge you for the attorney fees as well. So if you're living in an HOA, do not be late on those HOA payments. Whit said, born and raised, I couldn't live in any other state. So Whit was born and raised in Florida. Katrina said, I don't like when people say it doesn't get cold in Florida, or they need their seasons. That's why they stay in New York, for example, when it gets so cold over here. It does get cold over here. Like, we have some days where, oh, it's cold. Ray said, I don't mind the heat. Hey, Theo. Harold said, hi, Alexis and Victor. Hey, Elizabeth and Harold. Mark said, nasty. Karen said, oh my gosh, I would have died. Listen, I felt like I was about to. Janice said, I cannot do roaches or mice. Oh my gosh. When we first moved to this house, we had field mice in the garage. We had field mice in the garage because I guess, of course, it's a brand new community and all this other stuff. So we had to get rid of the mice in the garage. Hi, Wanda. I was just talking about you, Wanda. JP said no Siams. What is that? I don't know what that is. What is a Siam? Oh, and of course we have gators. Like, hello. It's not a bug, but it's an animal, and we have gators. We have lots and lots and lots of gators. Sometimes, even in my community, sometimes you'll have gators underneath the car. And I'm like, oh, I have to start checking underneath my car. Because imagine you're just like, oh, you're just chilling. You're living in your own world, and you're about to open the door, and the gator like grabs onto your feet or something like that. Oh my gosh. So you have to be careful, because gators can be under your car, or you can see them just walking in the street too. That's one too. Oh, you know what we have too? We have cranes. Vic calls them Florida pigeons. So the cranes, yo, them things are like, they ride in a pack, right? You never see one alone. They all together. And there was one time I seen a crane like pecking at my neighbor's car. I was like, oh my gosh. So they're like Florida pigeons, the cranes. Bugs. Tiny little flying bugs, annoying. They're like gnats. I'm pretty sure I've seen them then. Family of flies, commonly known as no-see-ums, sandflies, or biting midges? Really? Oh my gosh. Katrina said if you feed a crane, they will come back every single day. They knock on my dad's windows like they own the place. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so what else do we have over here? We have bears. In certain areas you will see bears. But it's not like Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania, oh man, those bears, those black bears, they know when garbage day is. Because if you do not close those garbage cans tight, the minute you wake up in the morning, you're going to have your trash all on the floor and you're going to have to pick it up. So yeah, Nika, I told you, I warned you. If everybody was eating food, I was going to talk about that. I'm sorry. Wanda said, really under my car? That's crazy. Yes, especially, so it depends. Like there's like little lakes in the community, and even if they're man-made, the alligators still travel. So yeah, you would definitely want to just like look under your car. Caterpillar season, yeah, we do have a lot of caterpillars. There's those ones with the fuzzy, they look so fuzzy that they're poisonous. Man, I had this one walkthrough in Mount Dora with one of my clients, and when I tell you, I swear I've never seen so many black widows in my life. If you don't know what black widows are, they are poisonous spiders, and they have like the red hourglass on the underbelly. Those I saw so many of them, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's a lot of black widows. I don't see a lot of snakes, to be honest with you. Like there was this one time I saw a snake on the top of where when we were renting a house in Claremont, but that was just a rat corn snake. So I haven't physically seen like out in the wild a like a poisonous snake, but we have like diamondbacks, we have water moccasins known as the cottonmouths, right? Am I deterring anybody from moving to Florida? That's not the goal here, guys. We just having a living in Florida questions and answers if you have anything. Janice said, I don't want a house near any lake then. Listen, I'll tell you this, I will not go inside a lake, like in the water. Like I know a lot of Floridians, they were born and raised in Florida, and they go into the lakes and all that other. No, thank you. Me in the lake and that water, no. When I went to Colombia, I did go into their water because I knew that there was no gators in there or no poisonous snakes. Katrina said, oh my gosh, the spiders in Australia, have you ever seen them? Thank goodness we don't have that issue. Yeah, I don't know, but I'll be scared to go to Australia because of all like the poisonous things that they have. We are in hurricane season, but nothing, nothing major. Normally when it hits like the Central Florida area, it turns into like a tropical storm. We did have a hurricane last year, and I want to say it was like a category 2, if I'm not mistaken. But it didn't, like where I live in Davenport, we didn't lose. I'm like stuffy. We didn't lose any power. We were good, thank God. I think my mother-in-law, who lives in St. Cloud, they lost power for like a day, right, babe? Your mom lost power for like a day. Yeah, and then it came back for the next day. But people don't know how to act when a hurricane is coming. It's kind of like when COVID was coming, when COVID was here, and there was nothing on the shelves and things like that. That's how it is over here. Like that's why I always say, if you want to stock up for hurricane season, just do it little by little. Get every time you at BJ's, every time you at Publix, every time you at Walmart, get a case of water so that you could just stack it up. Get some non-perishable items that you could just stack up, because when I tell you, people just be acting like it's the end of the world. Nicholas, Nicholas Is it Nicolas? Guzman said, what's a good size home square footage wise for a family of 3 with 2 dogs? Love your videos. Thank you so much. So I would think like a good size for a family of 3, maybe 1,600 square feet. I would think so. 1,600 square feet for just 3 people is not bad at all. Wanda said, do you recommend getting generators? A lot of people have generators. I haven't invested in one, to be very honest with you. But a lot of people do. Ray said, I'm an outdoor, nothing bothers me. Really? I don't know. Like, I'm a chicken. I'm a chicken when it comes to like snakes and all of that stuff. What else we got? Hold on. Yeah. So you could get of course your non-perishables, wind protection, but you don't really need that, to be honest with you. It's not like you're on the coast. Like if you're on the coast, or if you're like, yeah, if you're near the coast, you most likely you would have shutters that you're gonna install. Anybody who has been to Florida, do you guys have any hidden gems that you want to talk about? Like, let me know. Like, I feel like there's some stuff in Denellen that is a hidden gem. I really like in Ocala. I did it in my video when I explored Ocala, where there's a Cuban restaurant, yeah, it's like a Cuban coffee shop that they have Cuban sandwiches there. But is there any place that you've been to here in Florida that you're like, oh my goodness, this is definitely a hidden gem? Katrina, Katrina, Katrina likes the beach, but not for the water. She likes the sun. She likes to lay out and sunbathe. Katrina, what would you say is a really good like a beach that not really many people know about? JP said, I like Claremont orange cream coffee. Oh, I never had that. I'm not a big fan of orange cream. Like orange, like creamsicle and all that. I do not like. I've never just got into that. Katrina said Bean Point Beach. Katrina, where's Bean Point Beach? JP said by the Claremont Tower. Ah, okay. There's so much stuff over there that I really do love Claremont. I want to go to. I heard good things about Anna Maria Island, but I've never been over there. I really want to go. Karen said, "Don't know if it's hidden, but Cheddar's Scratch Kitchen is my favorite. The onion rings are to die for." Ah, we've been to Cheddar's before. We didn't have our first experience with Cheddar's is it wasn't the best. They were there, it was years ago, and Vic and I think we had maybe one of our sons with us, and we were just in sweatpants and I don't know, sweatpants, a shirt and all that, and they treated us very, very different, which I didn't appreciate. Um but I don't think I went back there. But I gotta try the onion rings. I love onion rings. I'm a mozzarella stick kind of girl. I love mozzarella sticks. All right. Katrina said, on the same strip of Bean Point, there is a kid-friendly side called Manatee Beach that has a playground, restaurants, etc. Anna Maria is where Bean Point is. Oh. JP said, I want to go to the Mount Dora Canal. I really love Mount Dora. I really love the downtown area of Mount Dora. There's this what is it called? Oh my gosh, what is it called? It's a sushi wave. Babe, remember when we went? No, I think I went with Aiden. Hold on. I think it's called Wave Sushi or Sushi Wave. You guys really should. It's like a Asian fusion. It's so good. Let me see if I can find it. Sushi Wave. Yeah, Wave. That's what it's called. Wave Asian Bistro and Sushi. They do some really cool things. I don't know if you could see my phone. Let me see. Hold on. They do some really cool things with sushis, rolls, and things like that. It's in Mount Dora. Mount Dora is a vibe. Ray said, my retirement is coming soon. Can't wait to purchase a home from you. No Karens, please, and no lakes or ponds. Katrina said, it's all on the same strip. Anna Marie Island has Manatee Beach and Bean Point. Karen said, that's my daughter's favorite too. Mozzarella sticks and marinara. I love mozzarella sticks. Katrina said, I want to go to Honeymoon Island Beach. It looks beautiful. I'm all about clean and clear water. Yeah. Katrina will, if she cannot see her feet, she's not going in that water at all. Thank you. She's not going. Guys, this is a life hack. BJ sells the box of snow crab legs. I think it's like 2 pounds for like $23, which is actually not bad. It's gonna be cheaper than going to any like crab place or anything like that. So just FYI. Yeah, guys, I'm super excited for you guys to meet Katrina. She is absolutely amazing. Her spirit, her energy. I'm really excited for you guys to meet her on my channel. Like I said, we're gonna be touring her area is gonna be like that Tampa Bay area, Wesley Chapel, Land O'Lakes, Lutz, St. Petersburg, all around. Tampa is a vibe. Look at Victor. He's so babe, you should be a Michelin star chef. Oh my gosh. Okay. What else? Crystal River is nice. Well, I've heard Crystal River is nice. I haven't been to Crystal River yet. There's a lot of manatees over there. What else? We went to Silver Springs. Silver Springs, you can go swimming. Even if you could go swimming, I'm not going swimming. Rainbow Springs, you can go swimming. You have kayaking there. Let me see. Has anybody been to Key West? I really want to go to Key West. There's so many areas in Florida that I haven't even like experienced. Okay. Thank you, my love. Janice said, congrats, Katrina, and best wishes to you, but she still ain't going with you. That's what she's saying. Cause Janet, I got you, Janet. I got you. So I want to experience Key West. I want to go to, where else do I want to go to? There's this butterfly, this like butterfly garden in like heading towards Miami that I did. Janice said, I'm not. There's this like butterfly garden that I really want to go to, like a butterfly sanctuary type of thing. And I really want to kind of try to take the kids. So we have a lot of cool things happening at the end of the month. So I don't know if I told you guys this. So at the end of the month, I'm going to be in Denver for I'm a part of a coaching group, so they're having kind of like a mastermind in Denver. So I'll be there for a couple of days. And then I got invited to San Diego, and I'm going to be speaking on stage there. So I'm super excited. I'm a little nervous because I'm like my friend she's very prominent in this real estate industry. She calls me the Cardi B of real estate. So I don't know if San Diego is ready for me. And then after San Diego, we are going to Texas. And I'm going to be speaking on stage in Texas. So what I'm basically speaking about is like my journey on YouTube, right? Like I started 2.5 years ago. I just been extremely consistent. I've been extremely authentic, right? And I really, and as cliche as it may sound, but like if I can do it, you can do it type of thing. Like I'm a mom of 6 kids, right? And I just executed on this YouTube, and I'm able to help so many families, and I'm able to, I love doing Sunday lives with you guys, right? Even if we're just chopping it up, we're talking a little bit about what's happening in the market, we're talking about Florida, we're talking about what's going on in our lives and things like that. So, excuse me, I'm super super blessed. I'm excited. So yeah, that's gonna happen at the end of the month. And then the kids start school, I want to say the second week of August. And so we're going on a cruise. It's actually like a work, because it's like a work trip but personal as well. And so we're gonna do that for, I think it's like a 4-night cruise. The kids did really good last year with the cruise that we went on for the first time. The only thing is that after being on the cruise and we went to a restaurant, they didn't know how to act. Caleb was like, okay, I'll take this from the appetizers, I'll take this from the main course, and I'll take this from the desserts. I was like, wait, hold up, slow your roll, because this ain't the cruise. It's not all inclusive. I have to pay for each and every one of those, all right? So yeah, but I'm excited for them. Thank you guys. Eddie said, I'll try anywhere in Florida as long as I get out of the PA winters. Eddie, those PA winters are no joke. No joke. That black ice is crazy. It's crazy. My mother used to live in Mount Pocono in Tobyhanna. I forgot PCP. There you go, PCP. And from PCP to get to like the main area, right? The interstate, you have is like this curve. And that curve, man, you know how many people like would get into accidents because number one, they driving like they got no sense, right? Because it's definite, if it was snowing, you're gonna have black ice on there. It's just super it's just that them winters are not for me. And the way my arthritis is set up right now too. Eddie, what did you retire from? Eddie said he retired last year. What did you retire from? Oh yes, and Katrina and her family is coming with us on the cruise. I'm super excited about that. I love traveling with Katrina. Katrina is just a vibe. I love, 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 love. If you ever need a hype girl, Katrina's your girl. Nuclear security officer. Oh wow. That sounds important. JP said never wanted to live in PA. Ooh, I felt that. Wait, Janet, where are you going after Labor Day? You coming back to Florida? Eddie said also retired Marine. Wow, thank you for your service, Eddie. Why you guys just don't enjoy retirement? Like, I don't understand. You did a lot. I'm pretty sure if you retire from the Marines, you done been through some stuff. It's time to just relax. But then you guys go into another job. You guys need to just come to Florida and live the retired life. Oh, the schools start after Labor Day here. Okay. Nah, yo, I'm ready, guys. I already did the school shopping, like the uniforms. I'm ready. Yes, Eddie. Okay, enjoying it now. Good. Cause I know some people are like, oh, I retired from the military, and then I was a police officer, and then now I'm doing this. I'm like, wait a minute, you gotta enjoy life. I understand that, but then now they got pensions from everywhere. I'm like, okay, you want to buy a house or something? Janice says, stop. We just started vacation here. Oh, you're right. It's only the beginning of July, girl. No, as soon as the kids, I'm telling you, the kids did you guys even have a week break from when you went to school from when school ended? And no, right? Camp was that Monday, right?
No, we had a week. No. June 2nd we started.
Yeah, so you didn't have a week. Because remember you guys...
Oh yeah, we had a Saturday and a Sunday.
Oh, yeah. Your girl was like, wait, wait a minute. Camp is the best return on investment for me. I tell you that right now. Eddie said, I'm only 58. Eddie, you young. Man, I love, you know what's so cool about what I do is that I get to meet so many different people. So many people that walk different paths of lives. Paths of life. I don't, you know what I'm trying to say. Like, I love like talking to people who, you know, are correctional officers or police officers. I have one client who he was a police officer, now he's a nurse, he's an RN in a jail. And I'm like, what? Like that's some crazy stuff. That's some crazy stuff. Guys, I'm crazy. You guys, I love y'all. What's happening this week? This week we're meeting a few new families this week. Mondays I like to stay home and just catch up with my team. What else is happening this week? Jurassic World came out, so the kids were already like, can we go see it? So I already bought those tickets. What else is happening, man? Katrina, I'm telling Katrina, you gotta let me know where we going in Tampa. Guys, Tampa is such a vibe. I had an event there 2 weeks ago, and unfortunately I had to rush back to Davenport to pick up the kids from camp. Oh, that's good. And I couldn't like go eat or anything like that. What's that taco place called, Katrina? There's a taco place, guys. If you like tacos, these tacos are amazing. Diana said, how is Davenport, Florida? I mean, Davenport, Florida is growing. I live in Davenport. The traffic was really bad. It was so congested. Just to get onto I-4 to go down to Orlando was ridiculous. But they recently opened up another lane, which has been amazing, amazing, amazing. And on both sides. And so traffic is a lot better. There's just so much things happening in Davenport that I'm so excited about. So of course we got like our new, not that it's good for you, but Wendy's, Bojangles, Starbucks, they're opening up either a Sam's Club or a Walmart. I don't know which one it is because they say both, but the way it looks, I don't know if it's gonna fit both. We have Posner Park, which has all of the stores that you could possibly need. You got your Starbucks over there. You got your Ulta, Hobby Lobby, Dick's Sporting Goods. You got a movie theater over there, which honestly is not my favorite. And you guys know that I keep it real. I do not like the movie theaters in the Posner Park plaza because your chairs don't go back, and I don't like. If I'm watching a movie, I want my feet up. I want to just chill. I don't like to just sit up with my feet on the floor. So I don't like it. I'll go 20 minutes to Sunset Walk, Margaritaville, and I'll go to Studio Movie Grill. Best movie theater. I love it. I'd rather Studio Movie Grill than Disney Springs. So I love Davenport. Now, Hayne City, I kept saying, I even said it at the beginning of this video, Hayne City is going to be the next Davenport. So the prices in Hayne City is just it's more affordable than Davenport. But yeah, I love Davenport. Bar Taco, yes, Katrina, Bar Taco in Hyde Park, amazing and super affordable, so good. Kelly said, I'm checking in late because I work on Sundays. I hope you had a great week. Hi, Kelly. I hope you had a great week. We had a great week. How was your 4th of July? I didn't do anything. I wanted to go hang out with Katrina, but Katrina was like, she was tired because she just came from New York. And I was like, you know what? If you tired, I'm tired too. I'm not going to drive to you. Because me and Katrina live about an hour and a half away from each other. Let me see what else I got. You guys are, come on, talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. Whit said you got a busy week. I have 3 appointments all from out of town, and I got a few videos out plus online training. Oh, I love that. I love that for you, Whit. Man, I told Whit, where's Wanda? Where's Wanda? Wanda, you still here? I was telling them about you, Wanda, where you were like, Ocala ain't for me. Cause I was like, Whit, yo, I want to make an appointment with you, right? But Whit was busy on Saturday, right? So Wanda was like, Ocala ain't for me. I'm good. I'm gonna go back to Hayne City. So I was like, Whit, thank you anyways. But we decided we're not. She don't want Ocala. Yeah, Wanda's still here. Yes, Wanda, I was trying to get you to meet Whit at Colessa Township, but it ain't. Ocala is not for you. It's okay. But she did. Let me tell you. Look, Wanda said absolutely. Wanda said absolutely not. Listen. Wanda, she knows what she likes, right? She knows what she wants. And when I tell you, I was in my computer and I was like, well, I'm gonna find what she's looking for. I'm gonna do it. And so I found exactly what she was looking for. She wants 2 master closets. Her toilet has to be in a water closet. She doesn't have she doesn't like the shells in the tub, right? Like she's very specific on what she's looking for. Nice open floor plan and things like that. Man, I found the perfect one for her, and I was like, and it was in Hayne City, and I was like, you know what? Let's just go back to Hayne City, and we got this, right? And they felt so bad that they had me drive to Ocala. And I was like, listen, I got to go back home anyway. And Hayne City is down the road for me. And I was like, you know what? I never leave. Like I said in the beginning of the video, every time I go to Ocala, I try to maximize my time because I don't live in Ocala. I do a lot of business in Ocala. I just don't live in Ocala. So I always like try to record a video. Wanda said, thanks for your help. We really appreciate you. So Katrina's like, I don't see Wanda's comments. It's because maybe she's commenting on Facebook. I'm not sure. Karen Velez said, I was looking for a retirement home in Florida, not any longer. My husband and I were born here. His family is Puerto Rican. I refuse to live in a state that is building evil concentration camps. Yeah, I don't follow news or anything like that, but I respect what she's saying. Hold on. All right. All right, guys. What time is it? We got about 8 more minutes. I want to be on here for at least an hour. I'm just looking at my schedule for this following week. We do have inspections. We have inspections happening this week. What else we got? Movies with the kids. They want to see Jurassic World. My office has we have a monthly sales rally, so I'm super excited about that. Tomorrow's video is going to be in Beverly Hills. We toured the Miranda builder, the Venice floor plan where you could build from the ground up. They have like a lot of different floor plans and what you can do. Their standard features are pretty neat. I really do like that. Janet, I didn't get to go to Italy, but because there was just like a lot of back and forth and things like that. And remember, like when things are just like if it's hard to do things suddenly, especially with 6 kids, right? The only person that watches our kids is my mother-in-law and stuff. But supposedly there's another opportunity in August, right? So hopefully we'll make Italy happen in August. Wanda said, I like Hayne City because it's in the middle of everything. We drove to Orlando in 25 minutes. Yeah, I'm telling you, Wanda, that extra lane now on I-4 is everything. It's everything. What do you think of a bathroom towel with 0 transition to a shower? What do you think of a bathroom tile with 0 transition? Oh, you mean kind of like you're just walking in type of thing, like they have at like resorts and stuff, at like hotels? If that's what you mean. We're actually going to be, I think Tuesday, we're gonna have our second video, which is in Hayne City. It's actually of KB Home Cedar Crossings community. I did their 1989 floor plan. So that should be on Tuesdays. Tuesday. And then we also explored another builder who's new in the Hayne City area called DRB. And with DRB, they have some actually really nice floor plans. And and you could build from the ground up there too. You can do some options and stuff like that. So that'll be the following week. And then I'm hoping the third week that we'll have Katrina on the channel showcasing the Tampa Bay area. Wit was like, I was like, where is Wanda? Yeah, I don't know why you guys can't see her. I don't know why you guys can't see her excuse me, her comments. JP said, are there any developments that are like half acre lots that you can get with your own builder? In what area, JP? It depends where. Like there's some in Kissimmee, but it's gonna depend where. There's some in Auburndale that I've seen. I just don't know that it's half acre lots. Eddie said Cedar Crossing. Yeah, Cedar Crossing has a CDD. That is very true. Yeah, a lot of the communities in this area are going to have CDDs. You're gonna have some that don't have. Hey, Alan with a Y. There's this new Casa Fresca, Stanley Martin, Lennar are opening up a community called Windstone in Davenport. And I'm excited to see what floor plans they have and things like that. So I don't know what the prices are going to be. Most likely in the mid 300s starting. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a CDD in that community. But where it's located in Davenport is really, really nice because you're only 5 minutes away from I-4. Would you prefer tankless water heaters or a tank? I don't know that I have a preference. I've only experienced a tank, right? Because I have one in my garage. But what I think I like about the tankless water heaters is that number one, they're out. Most of them are outside, and so they're not taking up space in your garage, and you're saving on electricity too, right? Because it's not constantly trying to heat up the water and things like that. Wit said I prefer tankless. Does Kalesa offer tankless, Wit? But I think, when I build my house, I'm probably do tankless. And there's just so many, we're a family of 8, so, and the kids don't pay anything, so they use all the water that they possibly can. Like her over there.
I don't.
Yes, you do. That's Cassidy over there.
Aiden.
Cassidy, Aiden, Eli, they all take really hot showers. Gilbert! Hi, Gilbert. Everybody say congratulations to Gilbert because he's under contract. Man, if it's one thing that Gilbert did is he manifested the house that he is getting. It's literally across the street from him where he's currently at. And he sees it every day. And he's like, oh, that's going to be my house. That's going to be my house. And it sure is. We're under contract. We're going to close soon. I'm super, super, super excited for Gilbert. Yes, Gilbert. Wit said, yes, Kalesa does the Kalesa does tankless water heaters. I like that. Man, I was actually with Wit. I forgot. I was with you this week. How you not going to remind me? I was with Wit this week at Kalesa Township. We were showing one of my families. They came into town from New York, and they absolutely love Kalesa Township. They love it. They love it. They love it. Hi, Philip. or Felipe. I don't know how to say it. Diana said, congrats. Gilbert. Eddie said, congrats. Nika said, if I wanted to build from the ground up in Rolling Hills, is it realistic to think of a price no more than $600,000 with land included? Absolutely. Absolutely. Harold said, congrats, Gilbert. I'm so happy for you, Gilbert. I'm like super freaking excited for you. Like, I'm telling you, I be on the phone. Gilbert, me and Gilbert, we literally just met like for the first time maybe 2 weeks ago. And but you would think that we've known each other for so long because we be having long conversations and talking about how much we love our sweets and things like that. And so it was so great to actually finally see him face to face. There's some clients that I haven't met in person. Like, they'll call me, they'll be like, hey, I know which house I want you to negotiate for me, and we good. So there are some clients that I have not met. But Gilbert, I'm so glad that I've seen you. That I seen you. Wiz said they loved it. They did love it. They absolutely loved it. That was the first time that I went into the fast center, which I thought was pretty freaking cool. Like, you could rent out the space for a birthday party. They have a gym there. You could do swimming lessons there. They have an indoor pool. They have an outdoor pool. They have a splash pad. It's a vibe in there. And for that to come with your you have a membership with your HOA that you pay at Kalesa, man, I'm telling you, if it wasn't that I didn't want to be around people as far as my house is concerned, that I want to be like surrounded by trees, nobody around me, I would live in Kalesa Township. Hey, Watson. Ray said, Gilbert, congratulations. God bless. Janice said, congrats and best wishes, Gilbert. Gilbert said, thank you to all. Jennifer said, congrats. We miss you too, Felipe. Harold said, congrats. Man, I absolutely love this community that we built here. Love you guys so much. Remember, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It goes a long way for me. Okay, make sure you share my content. Make sure you tell a brother, your sister, your cousin, your friend, your neighbor, your coworker about me if they're ever interested in relocating to the Central Florida area. We cover from Ocala down to Tampa and everywhere in between. So Katrina's gonna be in like that Tampa Bay area, like I said. All right, guys, it is 6:32. I'm gonna enjoy dinner with the kids, even though Caleb is already eating a dessert.
Excuse me?
Oh my gosh. Malachi is eating crab legs over there. So I hope you guys have an amazing week. Let me know if you need anything. You guys know where to reach me. Next week we will have Katrina on here so that you guys can see her beautiful face and get to know her better. Kelly said, can you get a better deal if you pay cash? It just depends, right? In most cases, yes. In some cases, you still, sometimes they make more money when you finance and all that other stuff, but essentially, yes, you can get a better deal paying cash. Janice said, have a fantastic week. I hope you have a fantastic week. Make sure you guys are on here next weekend, Sunday, 5:30 p.m. I'm so excited for you guys to meet Katrina, my girl. Yes, Diana, Katrina covers the Tampa area. So she's going to cover Tampa, St. Petersburg, Wesley Chapel, Zephyr Hills, Lutz, Lando Lakes. I think that's about it. Katrina, are you covering Riverview? Janice said we really need to do a Zoom one day. I agree. I'm gonna put that in my notes again. I'm gonna put that because when we did it the first time, it just didn't work out. But we gonna make it work out. Hold on, let me put this in my notes. All right, let's put it. Kelly said, You're always on point, and I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much, Kelly. I really appreciate it. I'm not perfect, but I definitely try my absolute best. And if I mess up, I always, try to make it up. But Katrina, let me see. I'm pretty sure Katrina's gonna cover Riverview too, because it's that like whole Tampa area, and she actually used to live in She actually lives. She used to live in Riverview, so she knows that area, the Tampa area, all of that. Hold on, let me put zoom. Oh yeah, you were there, Johnny. I remember. It was only me and you, right? I think that's what it was. All right, we're gonna try to figure it out. All right, Diana said looking forward to next week. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she does cover she's gonna cover the Riverview area. I'm excited, guys. I said I was gonna go, but I'm super excited for us to start building out this team. Like I said, I'm gonna start having my agents on my channel. So that you guys can get to know them like you have gotten to know me. This is the only way that I can scale, right? Because I'm only one person. So I would never put you in hands that I don't trust, right? So I'm excited. I'm really, really, really excited about Katrina joining Evolve Estates group. And she's still working as my admin, but soon enough we're going to transition her into a full-time real estate agent. So that takes time, but I'm super excited for her. So if you guys know anyone who's looking in that Tampa Bay area, Wesley Chapel, Riverview, definitely reach out to us, because Katrina is a great point of contact. All right. Wanda said, have a wonderful evening. We're headed back to Maryland, heading out to Tampa now. Ooh, go enjoy Tampa, girl. Go enjoy. Live your best life. I love Tampa. Ooh, I love Tampa. But you see, I want space. I want space. I don't want to live in the city. I don't want to live in the city. All right, guys. Love you, love you, love you so much. I hope you have an amazing, amazing week. Let me know if you need anything, and see you next Sunday, 5:30. Jana, you better be the first one there.